Hey y'all, it's your girl, Sarah from Sarah Styles here. You want to see what I got on this like ridiculous haul? Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am a reseller on the PoshMark app. I also dabble a little bit in eBay, but mainly on PoshMark. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you see all my new content, and don't forget to hit the little bell excuse me, so that you get notifications of my new stuff. Before we get started, you'll kind of see my analytical tool popping in and out of the videos. I'll put the link for that below, and there'll be videos. I'll put videos links below as well, or you can scroll through my channel to learn more about that. But today, and I will put a discount code for it at the end of the video. Today, we are going to look at a haul, because that's so fun. So yesterday, the other day, I'm a stay-at-home mom with 3, so I kind of work as I can, and it is the summer, so I don't have a ton of time. But the other day I went to sales, and I went to 2 different stores, retail stores, for their sale days, and like, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna break it up into a couple of videos because I don't want to talk for an hour at the same time. You probably don't want to watch me talk for an hour. So on this video, I am going to go through the purses that I got. And this was just at one store. One store I got, it's like 20 high-end purses. It was ridiculous. So I've said in the past, this store has like probably like 5 or 6 rows of purses, and a lot of the stores around me put them out in a showcase, and they have a couple of like their like new with tag things in their showcase, but most of their high-end purses are like in the other things. And I found 20 and there was even a couple that I put back because they weren't worth the price. So let's get started. A nice little canvas tote. You can see, trying to get better, you can't always see. Yeah, you can see that Coach. So let me tell you a trick. If you've watched in the past, one of my top sellers is Coach. We have a retail, or we have an outlet here, so I think that's part of it. But this one's actually not retail. So let me tell you a little bit about how to tell if it's fake, and I will tell you, can you see? There you go. I will tell you why I like Coach. So one thing, it has this creed right here. So it's a really simple, easy way to tell if it's real in the store. I mean, you can look and tell, and sometimes you'll pick it up and it doesn't feel good, right? But then if you look and you see, you know, you open the purse, you look at this, if there's the creed here, and then these numbers, you just look them up. So this number is 6224. So you go online and you look up Coach 6224, and if this bag comes up, it's real. And then you also, I've showed this in my other videos, I hit a like. If I look in PoshMark, I hit a like on it. So then when I go to list it, like, I have comps right there. I have ideas of like what it's called, the names of it. It's like ridiculously easy to list Coach. And then I'm going to tell you one other thing. I have another video that goes into this a bit more, but you see how the end, it says, right, yeah, 6224. So that means it's from the retail. And let me show you, I'll show you another one and how to tell. I have ones that are from the outlet. And so if it's from the retail, it usually means that it's worth a little bit more. This one, I'm going to be honest, I don't remember all the comps on these specifically. Coach typically, unless it's like a new with tags or like a new style or like a really sought after style, Coach usually sells for me between like 50 and 100. So we're just going to go with that for the sake of this video. I did go through and look up all the comps, but the kids have swim lessons in a little bit, so I'm trying to kind of go through this quick. So this one is, oh my God. Like, I am considering keeping it for myself. This pink is my favorite color. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. My whole feed is like pink. But definitely follow me on Instagram. I do like sales on there and like new inventory and like tips and tricks and stuff. But so pink is definitely my favorite color. This is amazing. So another thing, and sometimes I make fakes, but this is a good tell that it's real, you know, if it still has this on it. It does have, I'm a little sad, this zippers right here are kind of wearing on the lining, so that is going to devalue it a little bit. I tried to clean it a little bit late last night with some rag and some soap, but if you have tips and tricks on how to clean the lining, let me know. I don't like to spend a lot of time on things though. So quick and easy, simple ways to clean up that lining if you have it. So here you go. You can tell it's real. And then this one also does not have an F in it, which means that it is from the retail. This is like a super cute satchel. I would put this in the higher range, probably over 100 as well. Maybe the 100 to 150 range. And look at this tote. Oh my God. Like, it is so cute. The little logo C's there. And then, like I said, I look and I say, oh, is that a cute purse? Looks like real leather. I've kind of said in the past, when you look for purses a lot, you can start to just tell the look of real leather. But sometimes fake leather can look like real leather. But I go through and I feel them all, and you feel, and you're like, oh, that feels real. I actually thought this one might have been fake, to be honest. But then I looked it up, and there's the creed. I looked up those numbers. Again, retail. This is a large tote. So I don't know the comps on these. Between $50 and $150, I'm going to like up my price range. Because I know some of them were closer to $150 and some were in the lower range. Oh my God. This one is like, I just want to keep them all. And I don't even really carry a purse. I just love purses. I have like a crossbody. I think I've said in one of my videos, I found 2 crossbody Dooney and Burke vintage purses, and I sold one like it's like 6 months ago. And I was like so sad that I sold it. So I was like, if I find another one, I'm gonna keep it for myself. And so I did keep it for myself, and that's my purse. So I don't even need another purse, and I don't even carry it all the time. But I just love all of these purses, like this white leather. It's like a hobo kind of style. And then da-da-da-da, there you go. There's the creed. Okay, so you see that F in front of it? That F means that it's from the retail. And so 2 ways that it can be from the retail. Coach makes bags specifically for the retail, and they still sell, they still retail at the outlet for, $300 to $500. So they're still really, expensive bags. But so Coach makes one specifically for the outlet. And then also ones that they don't sell in the retail, they send to the outlet. And most times, not always the case, but most times they actually will take out this creed and put in a new one with an F on it to say that it was sold at the retail. So just a little quick Coach knowledge drop for you guys. This one is like amazing. So cute. Dun, da, da, da. Oh, this one. So I was looking and I was like, that looks like real leather. It's big. It's like a, large, kind of the hobo style, big tote. And so I felt it and I was like, that looks like real leather. It's so cute. Let me look. And it is Banana Republic. So not quite, the Coach level, but this really large leather Banana Republic, I've sold one like this in the past, and I think it was like around $50. So yes, please. I actually went for a run with my sister today, and I was telling her about them, so she may get them first. She definitely loves these big bags. That being said, I'm going to set it aside so I can send her a picture of it. And then this one, oh my God, this one is like a pebbled leather. Can you see the pebbled leather? It is so soft. And it has like these cute buckles on this side. And this one is also Banana Republic. It's like a hobo kind of style, but it's a like big hobo bag, and it's so soft. If you are new here, I will tell you one of my absolutely all-time favorite things to sell is vintage. And then also on my analytical tool is one of my top sellers. So I don't know if it just really sells well or I like it. And so it sells well because I feel like if you sell things that you like, they sell better because you're excited to get them. You're excited to list them. So I think that's probably part of it. But then I think also people just like vintage. And as I'm saying, like, look at how cute. This is for my haul. So stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe so you can see my next haul video. This is from the same store. It's Marc Jacobs. It's amazing. So speaking of vintage, I think I actually currently have another one of these in my closet. I think it's, I'd have to look it up. I think it's the Willis bag. But it's a crossbody, you know, small messenger bag. It's in like gorgeous shape. Absolutely amazing shape. And this one this doesn't come out. So I'm going to try and show it to you. But the Creed is stamped. Yeah, you won't be able to see it. The Creed is stamped right in there. And I think this is retail. Yes, 9870, which means it's retail. It's gorgeous. Amazing. So let me just count for you. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Coach bags and 2 Banana Republic bags. And I have a whole large tote still sitting next to me to show you. This one. Oh my God. You know how I think I've told you I want to keep all of these. Right? Reseller problems, right? You want to just keep them all. And the thing with purses is I don't have to be like, well, that doesn't fit me. I can't keep it. Like, purses fit me. Like, they all fit me. I want all of them. So tell me if I'm the only one. Drop a note below if you do this too. If there's something that I want, I will price it really high because then I'm like, well, if someone buys it really high, you know, then I won't be as sad if it gets sold. But like this vintage Coach messenger bag, it's like in phenomenal, I mean, like, it's vintage, but even if it wasn't vintage, it's in like amazing, amazing shape, which is another reason that I like selling high-end bags because they keep. I mean, some of these bags are like 20 or 30 years old and they look amazing. So let me see if I can get this one to come out. Yeah, so sometimes they stamp the Creed in there. Again, it's retail 9082. It's amazing. The only reason I probably won't keep this is it's very cute because it's flat. And so you could probably put some stuff in there, but you know, I'm a mom of 3, and I don't think I could fit all the snacks I would need in there. Thankfully, all my kids are done with diapers. Hooray! So I don't have to carry like diapers and stuff with me anymore. The 2-year-old has accidents sometimes. So I have to keep a change of clothes with me, which probably would not fit in there, but probably a little bit more information than you needed to know. But hello, that's me. I'm a mom. Oh my God. Like hobo with the, and look, Coach is stamped right there. Dun, da, da, da. There's the Creed. So this one does have an F in front of it. There you go. I think that one was one of the higher bags because it's big. So quick tip, when you're buying bags, generally speaking, bigger bags sell for more money. And in our area, I don't know if it's the same for you, but they kind of price all the bags the same. And so like there'll be like this itty bitty little tiny Coach for the same price as this like ginormous one. And the itty bitty one I rarely pick up unless it's like a you know, highly sought after one or something, because it's going to sell for the same price as like, I'm going to buy it for the same price as I buy the ginormous one. And generally speaking, the ginormous one is going to sell higher priced. So that's a quick tip. Another quick tip I'm going to show you, high-end brands. And I've actually seen, high-end brands. So as you're going through, you feel the leather, and then also look at the hardware. A lot of times, can you see right there? The hardware has the logo on it because there's a higher quality. So they're putting their name on the hardware. So if you don't know brands, or if you don't know if it's real and you're just looking quickly and you see hardware on it, I mean, I know Coach, but like if I were to go through and I was to see hardware stamped on a purse, I grab it and then I look it up. And it's not always a high-end brand, and it's not always, it's something that's resellable, but that's a quick tip. This, oh my God. Oh my goodness. Like, I can't get over this. Again, what's my favorite thing to sell? Vintage, high-end vintage purses. Coach, yes, please. I will be taking this. I'm a little sad it has some pen marks on there. I don't know how to get them off. So again, if you're like a wizard at cleaning things, I'm always scared to like ruin it. So I don't do a whole lot. I just disclose it. But I would love to get it off because it would make it even more gorgeous. So if you have quick tips to get pen off of real leather, drop a note below. This is, I can't get the creed, but there is a creed inside. It is vintage. It does not have an F in front of it. It is gorgeous. I don't know why I love this one so much. I think because it like reminds me of the 80s. And I love vintage. I don't know why, but it totally reminds me of like, I think it's called a Hampton bag. But it totally reminds me of like, did you watch Saved by the Bell? So like early 90s. And they like worked, like they had a one summer, and I can't remember what her name. Oh, no, it's, oh God, what's her name? She was in the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Kings. I can't think of her name. If you know her name, drop it below. It's going to drive me crazy. But she was in the Saved by the Bell, right? And she was like dating Zach Morris in there, and they like worked at the, I don't know if it was the Hamptons, but like in my mind it was the Hamptons, at like the beach. Anyway, so it reminds me like of that style. I feel like they were like carrying around purses like this. That was like a super random tangent. And maybe it's not even real. I'm like totally making that up in my mind. But it totally reminds me of this style of purse, which is probably why I love it. This is not vintage. I'm just making that up in my mind. It reminds me of that style and why I love it. So there's the creed. It is, again, retail. It's in really good shape. I think it's one of their newer styles, a recent style. I think I actually saw this last time I went there, but it was like, it wasn't on sale, so I didn't buy it. And then it was on sale, so thank you. Yes, please. Amazing, right? Like, I'm not even done. Oh my God. You have to say too, like one of my all-time favorite, like all-time favorites, not just this haul, like all-time favorite bags. I might keep it. I'm going to keep them all. Look at how cute. It's not this one. This is amazing. It's a little deeper pink than I like. I really like that light pink. It says Coach there. That's kind of one of their newer style Coaches. Dun da da da. There's the creed. It is an F, so it is from their retail, but still, I mean, the retail, or from the outlet. Outlets sell good too. I think this is one of their newer styles. I think the comps on this were really good. It's just a lime green tote, super good shape, like amazing shape. Some small stains on the bottom, but nothing. I mean, most purses are going to have that. There you go. There's the creed. I was looking to see if there was Coach on the hardware to show you. There is not. This is so cute. So I was going through and I was like, oh, real leather. And, oh, wait. Where is it? There we go. Sanctuary. Can you see that? It's Sanctuary. It's like a hobo. I think this sold, the comp that I looked at was like $75. It's like such a cute hobo. And then you can also like make it like this longer crossbody. It's so cute. I feel like, no, I think that was another style. I think another style you can make it into a bag too. But do you know why? So I was like, oh, that's real leather. And then look, it says it on the hardware. So I picked it up, looked up comps. Be that person. I will link the video above on 5 tips that I have to make money for profit. To make money for profit. To thrift for profit. I have 5 tips above to thrift for profit. And one of the tips, spoiler alert, one of the tips is to be the person to look up comps in the store. And especially at this store, they don't allow returns. And then if you're at the bins, they don't allow returns either, right? So be that person. And I probably spend a third of my time going through my stuff and looking up comps, making sure I look at my analytical tool, I look at what my average price point that I want is, and I only buy things at that price point. And it's so hard. It is so, so hard to put stuff back. I did have to put a lot of Coach back, purses, but then also shoes and like some other amazing shoes. But it wasn't the price point that I want, and time is money. I don't want to spend my time listing and buying, with sharing and all and packaging if it's not going to make me that price point that I want. So I'll link the video about more strategies above, but it's gorgeous. This one. I feel like I have another one like this in my closet. Maybe not. I could be wrong. But I was going through and I was like, oh, I actually thought maybe it was Coach. Coach has a style that's similar to this. It's that pebbled leather. Oh, can you see? There's the logo. Michael Kors. I don't honestly sell a lot of Michael Kors. It doesn't, so you can see, there it is on the hardware. It doesn't sell well for me. And I talk about this in my other videos, like what is well? For me, well is it doesn't sell at a super high price point. I think it's almost oversaturated. And I think because Michael Kors is now in like some of the like TJ Maxx's and Marshalls and stuff, that it kind of has devalued it. And it doesn't move quickly. I have like this super cute pair of Michael Kors jeans, with distress, and I've had them in my closet for months. So his clothes, I don't pick up often unless it's like ridiculously cute or like one of a newer style or something. Sometimes shoes, but purses, I do love his purses. Michael Kors. So how do you know if Michael Kors is real? Definitely feel it. And then Michael Kors has this little tag inside. Sorry, my throat, my allergies. I went for a run this morning and it was amazing. I love it. Gets me going in the morning. But I did it it's called the canal in our area. And it is, like this dirt trail, and it's beautiful and it has all these trees and everything and it's gorgeous. But the cottonwood there is just like, it almost looks like snow on the ground. And so I always am like all like congested after. So excuse my scratchy throat. Let's see. All right, 4 more purses. What did I tell you? Like, this is ridiculous. And this is only like a third of what I got at the store. I was there for 2 hours, 20 purses, probably 20 pairs of shoes, and I think I got 50 items total. And then clothes. And like, I'm going to give you a little teaser. What was my favorite clothing piece? I'll show you in just a minute. I'll go get one of my favorite clothing pieces. Vintage leather purse, like amazing. I love the longer straps on it. It is this Coach. There you go. There's the number. No F in front of it. It's amazing. Oh, they just all fell over. Okay, so time is here for you to see my all-time favorite purse ever that I've purchased. Yes, true story. This is my all-time favorite. Oh my God. Like I told you that I have, I'm going to be so sad when I sell this. I was just thinking, should I keep it and switch it out for my crossbody Dooney & Bourke that I have? But I think it would, yeah. I don't know. Maybe. I might keep this. So if you don't see it listed, it's because I kept it. But if you want it, just send me a DM on Instagram. Anyway, so Dooney & Bourke vintage bucket, like crossbody. It's amazing. How do you know if Dooney & Bourke is real? There you go. Dooney & Bourke. Beautiful. Vintage. It's a rare find. It is absolutely amazing. Let's see. 2 more purses, and then I will give you a teaser. Do you want to see shoes or clothes? Let me see. Dun da da da. Tote, navy blue, in absolutely phenomenal shape. This kind of reminds me of my grandma. I have no idea why. I think she had a navy blue purse sometime. or like a couch. I think maybe her couch was navy blue. I don't know. It's so weird, like the random things that like remind you of stuff, right? So anyway, there you go. It's vintage. It's retail. Thank you very much. One more Coach purse. What did I tell you? I mean, I think I got like 20 purses and probably 17 of them were Coach. Like, thank you. Yes, please. I will absolutely be taking all of those. Vintage black. Like, this is why I love vintage. Look at it. I mean, maybe like a little wear right there for like a 30-year purse. I mean, I'm 30 and, well, a little older than 30, but I have way more wear than that, right? I went for a run this morning and my knees are killing me. And there you go. It's stamped on the inside. Oh, it's kind of hard to see in this light, but it's retail. It's Coach. Let's see. Okay, I am going to show you shoes because they're right here. I'm going to show you one pair of shoes, and then I'm going to do another haul video, so I'm going to break it up probably into 2 more videos. Yeah, probably into 2 more videos, because I don't like to sit down and talk for an hour. I'm going to break it up, but I'm going to show you one more pair. I'm going to show you one pair as like a teaser. But definitely hit the subscribe and notification so you get notified of the rest of my haul. Let's see. I'm just going to pick these because I love this brand and I got 2 of them. So you'll have to see the other one. Does anyone know what brand this is just by looking at it? What about now? Does anyone know what that is? If you don't know what that is, learn what that is. Put it in your phone. Ingrain it in your brain. It is this wonderful brand called Fry. They are absolutely amazing shoes. Retail around, I mean, depends on the style, but you're talking like $300 shoes, depending on the style, up to $500. And they resell really well. I think the comps on those were like 100 to 150. I don't remember exactly. So definitely hit subscribe and notify so you can get notifications when I do my next haul video. And then I do videos, tips and tricks on how to resell. I use my data analytical tool to show you data-driven strategies that work. And then I show you ways to use your data so that you can tell what works for you. Something different works for everybody, and that's why using your data is so helpful because you can try things and say, oh, does that work for me? Cool, let's do it. Oh, it doesn't. Let's not do it anymore. And I can't tell you how many times, and it's true for me, that I've had people that are like, I mean, just the other day, someone was like, I don't sell dresses. Can you look at my closet? I posted this on my Instagram, but she was like, I don't sell dresses. Can you look at my closet? And so I looked and gave her a couple tips. But then I was like, well, let me run your sales report because, like, how do you know that you aren't selling dresses, right? She's like, well, I just don't feel like I am. And so I ran her analytical report I ran her sales report through my analytical tool, and dresses were her #2 top sellers. Like, so she didn't feel like she was selling dresses, but she was totally killing it on the dresses. And she's like, oh, I see dresses all the time, but like I'm not picking them up anymore because I didn't feel like I was selling them. And she's like selling them. So she wasn't picking them up because she was selling them. Now she has the data to know dresses is where it's at for her. She sees them, pick them up, sell them. Like, she doesn't have to do anything different except for look at her data, right? So make sure to subscribe. My analytical tool link is below. And if you right after this video, I will put a discount for it. So have a good day.